Have you heard of the breakthrough results time system? Then bear with me because you are going to learn something that's going to help to really focus on your core genius while getting more done in less time. Today's success principle is success principle number 40, where we're talking about how to redefine time. Because let's face it, we've got 24 hours in a day, but yet sometimes people seem to just get more done. And we're like, oh my gosh, you've been so productive. And then you're looking at your own and you're thinking, comparison monsters here. How do we make sure that doesn't happen? And we are living our best life so we don't need to compare because we've got acceptance of ourselves. We make sure that we spend our time doing things that we know is going to push the needle forward towards our own dreams. So yesterday, or whenever you watch this video, you would have gone through how to stay focused on what lights you up, aka your core genius. And so today is about shifting that core genius and putting it into some actionable plan, an actionable plan that actually goes into your day. So it's not just like, I'm working on my core genius and then every day you're doing it and you're thinking, I'm so tired. We don't want that for you. What we want is for you to absolutely have a nice balance, because that's what it's about. It's actually harmony, because with the word balance, I suppose what you actually end up doing is you end up saying one's more important than the other. And so we don't want that either. We want you to be in harmony, be okay with it being the way it is, being content. So how do we do that? We split up the week in 3 different segments. It might not even be the week, but just like it's a good way to look at it, right? The best results time system is all about 3 things. Best results day, preparation days, and rest and recreation days. So again, best results day, preparation days, and rest and recreation days. Now let's talk about preparation day, because we're doing this in order. So preparation day is all about preparing for the best results day. Now the best results day is the day where you are doing the work that lights you up, but also helps you to actually give you the best results. So it's almost like you're having to see the pattern in what's given you the best results before by looking at your best 3 results days, maybe the last couple of months, or even if it was like last year, it's okay. No shame, no judgment. And seeing what the pattern was that made it the best results day. What happened on that day? Why was it the best results? What impact did you make? How much traction did you make? And is that how you're measuring best results? And if you could have the best results day, what would that actually look like? Would it be a bunch of things, or would it be a few things that actually matter to you and your business? So the preparation day is all about preparing so that you actually have everything in place for the best results day. That means perhaps putting the bumper hours in your schedule so that you've got time for the segment intentions that you're going to create. Perhaps that's also putting getting things delegated so that you don't have to think about doing those delegation tasks on the best results day. And then obviously the best results day is actually the best results day. It's you actually doing that work. It's not for you to plan, because you would have done that in the preparation. It's for you to actually execute. And the best results day is going to look different to everybody, but there's going to be one common denominator. You're going to feel like you've been on top of the world because you've got stuff done. And then we move on to the rest and recreation day. Now that day, it could be even a week, it could be a month. It really depends on how much you're bossing your time. The rest and recreation day is all about you taking that vacation, you taking that rest for the day, not doing any type of work. There's no checking of emails, there's no checking of texts, there's no replying to anybody to do work. It's actually you switching completely off and not panicking. If you find yourself panicking and be like, I have to get back to somebody, you haven't done your prep, you haven't had your best results there, because if that was the case, you would have organized that before. Never let your rest and recreation day get disturbed by your other days. This is going to take you actually putting boundaries up, because, at the end of the day, when you've got really good boundaries in place, you protect your energy and you protect your mood and everything else and your joy, because you're respecting yourself enough to say, this is where I sit. You can't come here within these hours. This is not acceptable. It's just another level of self-care when you create those boundaries. So, best results day. Getting those best results in. Not getting distracted because you've already taken care of things that might distract you, making sure that you've set your agenda. Preparation day is making sure that the best results day is the best, so that you've delegated certain tasks, you've planned as much as you need to plan, there is no faffing around. Rest and recreation day is just that. What is it that makes you feel like you've rested, that you've had so much fun, that you feel like even more motivated to go back and do another best results day? Too often, our rest and recreation days are like, we've slept. Yeah, I get it, but sleeping's like minimum. How do you make sure that you are also giving from more of your overflow? Like, you've got, imagine yourself with 2 cups, both overflowed. That's what you want to have at the end of your rest and recreation day. You want to be like on cloud 10, not even cloud 9, because cloud 9 is too little. You play with cloud 10 and you are ready to kind of rock and roll because you've had so much fun in your rest and recreation day. It wasn't just like, oh, I cleaned up the house. Maybe that's something you do on the preparation day. You clean so that you don't have to do it on the best results day, and you definitely don't have to do it on the rest and recreation day. So how do we make this less all over the place and much more strategic? Let's look at some of the tips that Jack Canfield talks about. So, list 3 best results days you have ever had and write down common elements. This is also get the breakthrough results time system in place. So, listing the 3 best results days you've ever had and then writing down any common elements. Number 2, best results day kind of like meeting. This is where you speak with your co-workers to discuss how you can focus 8% of your time on your genius work, your core genius. Then you meet your friends and family to discuss how you can create more true rest and recreation days in your life. Schedule at least 4 vacation days. They could be long weekends or longer for the next year. And then list the best 3 R&R days that you've ever had. And look for the common elements in those and schedule those into your planned R&R days. So this is going to trigger a few of you that are not planners. But that's okay, because this is part of growth. This is going to help you really, really enjoy all elements of your life. It's almost like you're planning joy on purpose. You're planning peace on purpose. You're being purposeful with your planning so that it's not all over the place. Because at the end of the day, that's a bit stressful, isn't it? One minute you are here, another minute you're there. And I know people like to be spontaneous, and that's what the R&R day probably does for you. It gives you the element of being spontaneous, because if you are doing the rest and recreation day, and you're finding yourself doing a task, activity that you thought was going to be fun, you're doing it, you can change it up because you've got the rest of the day. It's the beauty of it. So, we've looked at the best results time system. We've looked at how you can actually implement it. We've broken it down. Now the rest is up to you. It's up to you to sit down and do the work. Because this is going to, let's say, a minute of planning is worth weeks or months. I don't know. It just saves a heck of a lot of time and a heck of a lot of stress. And if somebody tries to like say to you, can you do something for them? You could just look at your schedule and look, nah, I've got my rest and recreation day on that day. It's not happening. Rest and recreation? That doesn't sound like it's that important. Aha, you're wrong. It's one of the most important things I've got to do in my life. That's how much you can shift, heal, and expand when you are articulating exactly what you need to truly, truly redefine your time. You've been listening to Success Principle number 40. I've hoped it's helped you to redefine your time, focus on your core genius, and just be more zen. This is your year, your time to shift, heal, and expand. And so, as per usual, thumbs this video up, comment, like, and share for other people that need to redefine their time as well. Thank you for watching.